Okay, I'm still in Ezra 1, reading 90 through 96. Behold, we are now before you in our iniquity. This is Ezra talking to the Most High here. For we no longer stand in your presence because of these things. The Most High leaves. When the people commit iniquity, the Most High don't stay around these people. While Ezra's praying and making his confessions, I want you to, here's a point here that's going to line up with the next example I'm about to give after this example. This is the example of the people taking strange wives and having children by them. There's something, verse 91, that's going to match up with the next example. While Ezra was praying and making his confession, weeping, laying on the ground before the house of the Most High. Here it is, the connection. His prayer, he's on the ground before the house of the Most High in Jerusalem. There gathered about him a great number of people from Jerusalem, men, women, and youths, for there was great weeping among the multitude. So these people are the good seed. And the bad seed, they weren't reaping. Our people wouldn't be in the midst. Most of our people today, they wouldn't be weeping for this. You weeping? Again, I said it before and I say it again. In your churches and in your camps, you will find righteous seed mixed with the wicked seed. And no one understands that this is not right. And no one, we're not in that position they were in. It was a great weeping because of this. Then Shechaniah, the son of Jehiel, one of the men of Yasharal, called out and said to Ezra, we have committed iniquity against Yahuwah and have married foreign women from the people of the lands. But even now there is hope for Yasharal. We just read this in the scriptures. Let us take an oath to Yahuwah about this, that we will put away our foreign wives with their children, as seems good to you and to all who obey the Torah of Yahuwah. So this is for those, only for those that obey the Most High's Torah. And our people are not obeying Torah. Here's what they had to do. And this is what we have to do something today similar to them. Arise and take action. What are you going to do about waking up, finding out we're the people, finding out we're in the land of our captivity, understanding why they hate us so much? Now it makes all perfect sense. Wondering why we was always on the bottom and could never rise up to the top. It's not because we didn't work hard. We're some of the hardest working people on the planet. So we work hard but bring in little. Why is this? We didn't know the curses was upon us, and now we know all these things. We have the scripture. Many of us are wise. We're wiser than what we used to be. We came out of the religions. We came out of the churches. Many of us had to come out of the camps. Now what we must do? We realize the Most High will protect his people within his land and within his borders. We have to arise and take action in this matter. We can't sit still. Those that have wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, we're not going to sit still and do nothing. We take action. We arise and we take action. We make the necessary steps. We satisfy the presidents of the land and get out of their land. You know, how do we satisfy them? We have to get passports. We have to get permission. We have to get that slave pass. This is the slave pass to move from one place to another. Had to have permission. We couldn't just get up and go. For it is this is your task. This is our task. No one's going to do this. Noah had a task. Lot had a task. And we are with you to take strong measures. We had to take strong, the ones that's within the borders, we had to take strong measures to get where we at. We had to take action. It took effort, energy, and strong measure. We didn't get here by doing nothing. Then Ezra arose and had the leaders of the priests and Louis of all of Yasharal taking oath. See the leaders, Louis, they're the leaders. These are the ones that take in the offering. They have to be right. They took an oath that they would do this. And they took the oath. And they got rid of the wives and the children. All right, here's our example. Here's our example in scripture. A great example of the good mixed with the bad. Genesis 25, 21 through 26. Now Isaac pleaded with Yahuwah for his wife, because she was barren. His wife, he was told that your seed, your Abraham's seed, will bring forth this nation, you know, as many as the stars of Shamaim, as many as the sand in the sea. And they're like, how is this possible? And she's barren. And Yahuwah granted his plea, and Rebekah, his wife, conceived. And we're going to see the story. Genesis is just a summary of this, but we have to see this in Jasher. But the children struggled together within her. Why? Who are these children? This is Edom and Yaakov. The good mixed with the bad. They were in her. They struggled within her. And she said, if all is well, why am I like this? She's saying all is not well. All's supposed to be well. Why am I like this? So she went to inquire of Yahuwah. And this inquirement, once again, we're going to see the deeper story in Jasher. And Yahuwah said to her, 2 nations. It wasn't this easy as Genesis make it sound. It was much, much more difficult. She had to exhaust herself with much effort to get this answer. Her answer didn't come like we're reading in Genesis 25, 21 through 26. 2 nations are in your womb. 2 peoples. 2 people shall be separated from your body. They're 2 different people. Good seed and a bad seed. 1 people shall be stronger than the other, and the older shall serve the younger. So when her days were fulfilled for her to give birth, indeed, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red. He was like a hairy garment all over. So they called his name Esau. Afterward, his brother came out, and his hand took hold of Esau's heel, Yaakov, heel grabber. So his name was called Yaakov. Isaac was 60 years old when she bore them. So remember, they bore some children in their later years of their life. All right, we have to see this in Jasher. Jasher 26, 1 through 17 to get the whole picture of what's going on. And in the 59th year of the life of Isaac, the son of Abraham, Rebekah, his wife, was still barren in those days. And Rebekah said to Isaac, truly, I have heard, my master, that my mother, Sarah, was barren in her days until my master, Abraham, your father, prayed for her, and she conceived by him. So we seen that she had to deal with the same situation, similar situation. Now, therefore, stand up, pray you also to Yahuwah, and he will hear your prayer and remember us through his mercies and favor. And Yitzchak answered his wife Rebekah, saying, Abraham has already prayed for me. Well, he's saying, look, Abraham had us covered in prayer. We're good. This is what he's telling her. To me, pray for me to Yahuwah to multiply his seed. Now, therefore, this barrenness must proceed to us from you. It's going to come from you. It's going to go forth. And Rebekah said unto him, but arise now, you also, and pray. She didn't take his answer. He was like, this is nothing to be going to the Most High about. This is already a settled issue, settled matter. He was settled, but she wasn't. She said, go now and pray that Yahuwah may hear your prayer and grant me children. And Isaac hearkened to the words of his wife. He did this so that she could be at ease. She was bugging him. She was asking him the same thing over and over. So he gave into her words, and Isaac and his wife rose up and went to the land of Moriah. All right, you have to get this. They went to the land of Moriah. Why? To pray. This is why they went there. They went to the land of Moriah to pray there and to seek Yahuwah. They went to the land of Moriah. Here is the connection, the same connection what Ezra was doing. So where's Moriah? So we pulled up Moriah, and this is it. This is the Strong's 4179. And this is what it means. B. The mount of the eastern edge of Jerusalem, on which Solomon built the house of the Most High. So here it is. We see here. They went to Jerusalem to pray. Why did they go to Jerusalem? They knew this was the place where the Most High will build his house. This is the place where the Most High resides. This is the place he will hear your prayer. They left. Wait a minute. They're within the borders. They are within the borders. But they left their place and went to Jerusalem to pray to the Most High before the city was even established. But we see them doing the same thing that Ezra did. Went to Jerusalem. And here our people don't even want to come within the borders. We can hear from the Most High in Babylon. We can hear from the Most High in the lands of our captivity. You see, they don't have the same mentality than these people. The ones that, the righteous people, the people that have wisdom and understanding, when these people get into the wilderness, these people still will have Jerusalem on their mind, because we were told to let Jerusalem come to your mind. Even in the wilderness, we want to get to Jerusalem, where we will always be close to the Most High. This is what they did. So they went to Jerusalem to pray there and to seek Yahuwah. And when they had reached that place, Isaac stood up and prayed to Yahuwah on account of his wife, because she was barren. So when he reached that place, when he got to that place, when the journey ended, this is where he prayed for his wife, because she was barren. And Isaac said, here is his prayer. We saw Ezra praying in this place at where the house of the Most High was built. He was at the house of the Most High. Here we see Isaac. What did these men know that we don't know today? We don't have their mentality. We don't have their mindset. One of my family members told me, you have to go all the way over there to seek the Most High. They was talking about me leaving America when they found out that you had to go all the way over there to seek the Most High. You can seek him right here at home. You see? Slave mentality. Weak people not understanding the big picture. They don't even see the big picture. Simple-minded people. They don't know these verses. They know Ezra. The family member that told me this, they know Ezra. They know Isaac. But they don't know their mentality. Because the churches didn't teach the truth. The church didn't give us their mentality. We don't know how they think and operate. We've been colonized. We've been molded and shaped. I said it many times. We've been molded and shaped by a wicked one. And we are used to wickedness. Wickedness is normal to our people. It's normal. It's no big deal. We don't even see it. We're used to doing it. We did it all our life. So it becomes normal. So no, we won't be moaning, and we won't be grieving over iniquity. We won't be renting our clothes and pulling out of our hair because of iniquity. They say that's extreme. They would call these people religious extremists. You're going too far. You're doing too much. So Isaac said to the Most High, the mighty one of Shamaim, whose goodness and mercy filled the earth. It's his goodness and mercy fills the earth. You who did take my father from his house. You took my father from his house.